this video, I want to talk to you about the benefits of turkey tail, otherwise known as Coriolis. This medicinal mushroom is a very popular tonic herb in the Chinese medicine system and has been used as far back as ancient Egypt, up to 4,000 years ago, for its ability to enhance the immune system and as a natural parasite or pathogenic bacterial killer, some sort of a natural antibiotic. And according to ancient Egyptian history, it is referred to as the plant of immortality, likely due to its ability to, as I said, kill off pathogens, parasites, and otherwise opportunistic microbes that would decay the body. So really, this is a medicinal mushroom that shares a lot of the similar qualities as reishi, maitake, and even cordyceps, which are medicinal funguses that contain an abundance of antioxidants, beta-glucans, polysaccharides, triterpenoids, and other vitamins and minerals that really make it a really great immune tonic, something that strengthens your immune system at the bacterial level. So in this video, I want to get into a few of the specific details of turkey tail and how you can use it to promote your overall health and well-being. Now, starting with the first and most basic property of any medicinal mushroom, and especially turkey tail, is this ability to modulate the immune system or enhance the immune system. Now, unlike a immunostimulatory herb like echinacea or cat's claw, something that just drives up immune production, turkey tail and other medicinal mushrooms have the ability to modulate your immune system. So in other words, they make your immune system more intelligent. It stimulates your immune system when it's weak, or if there's a virus or some sort of bacteria in your body that shouldn't be there. And it also drives down immune function if it's overly stimulated, if it's become chronic, such in the case of autoimmune issues. So we see this property in nature. Turkey tail has the ability to decompose hardwood trees and break them down and turn them into fertilizer for new life. They also have the unique ability to break down, metabolize xenobiotics and synthetic oils and polymers such as petroleum oil. So it has this really impressive ability to detoxify any sort of pathogen, virus, synthetic toxin, or pollutant in Mother Nature. And essentially this is kind of what's happening when we consume this herb in our body. It kind of goes in and scavenges any sort of pathogenic microbe, xenobiotics, heavy metals, any form of toxin or pollutant in the body that shouldn't be there, and binds to it, metabolizes it, and escorts it out of the body. So they're essentially really potent detoxifiers. So this is essentially how they enhance our immune system so intelligently. They don't just drive up immune cell production, but they actually go in and scavenge the body for any sort of heavy metal, xenoestrogen, xenobiotic, plastics, plasticizers, BPA, any form of toxin in the body that's not supposed to be there, just essentially wipes it out. It binds to it, metabolizes it, and gets rid of it out of the body. So these things are really intelligent. They're incredibly helpful and necessary in nature. And this is sort of the primary property we get when we take medicinal mushrooms, is their ability to scavenge, find any sort of virus, microbe, fungus, bacteria, parasite, and eliminate those from the body, so that way they do not decay our body. So they're really intelligent in this way, and this gives it its immune property. Scientifically speaking, this has a lot to do with the polysaccharide content, the beta-glucans, the triterpenoids, which together have the ability to enhance our immune function. Polysaccharides feed our healthy gut flora, so they basically make our body a breeding ground for probiotic bacteria as opposed to a breeding ground for pathogenic bacteria that would break down our body. Beta-glucans work in a similar fashion, and triterpenoids can actually help stimulate natural killer cell, T cells, B cells, so immune helper cells, and drive out otherwise resistant bacteria. And so that brings me into the next primary use of turkey tail, which is ability to act as a very potent antiviral. So what's really unique to turkey tail is this ability to kill, as I said, resistant bacteria. So these superbugs, viruses like HIV, AIDS, even the common cold and flu, which are otherwise resistant to antibiotics. And again, this has a lot to do with this ability to modulate our immune system, stimulate the production of natural killer cells, other immune helper cells, and essentially balance our microbiome in the favor of probiotic, life-giving bacteria bacteria that sort of eat up the pathogenic bacteria and decrease the population of pathogens in our body, so that way we have a more ideal ratio of probiotic bacteria to harmful opportunistic bacteria. Next, turkey tail is a very potent anti-cancerous medicinal mushroom. It has been shown in clinical study that when combined with reishi particularly, that it can inhibit the production of tumor and cancer cell growth. So it helps promote autopsis, which is the cell death of cancer cells and tumor cells. And again, you could trace this back to its potent amount of polysaccharides and beta-glucans, triterpenoids, which are in studies shown to be the primary effect, the primary constituent that really promotes this cell death process and the production of natural killer cells, which otherwise decay and literally destroy cancer cells and tumors in the body. Next, turkey tail can be used to improve your digestive function. So it does this in a few ways. The first way is it contains a constituent known as mycelium, which is known to be sort of anti-inflammatory to the digestive tract. So it's soothing and tonifying for our intestinal tract. And it's also very rich in polysaccharides, as I've mentioned a few times here, which polysaccharides promote the production of probiotic bacteria in our digestive tract. And this is important for our digestive function because our digestive tract essentially is made up of pounds of probiotic bacteria. And when we have a sufficient amount of probiotic bacteria, more probiotic bacteria to pathogens, 80-20 ratio, then we're going to find improved digestive function because our probiotic bacteria, they make up the core of our digestive function. So while enzyme production, hydrochloric acid production, stomach acid, while these things are very necessary for the digestive process, our probiotic bacteria make up a great deal of the digestive process, especially when it comes down to protecting the gut wall, the lining of the intestinal tract. So if we are still digesting, let's say breaking down and metabolizing our food, if we do not have sufficient probiotic bacteria throughout our intestinal tract, then we can have issues such as leaky gut, where toxins, undigested food particles, and other unwanted substances, even bacteria, can enter the bloodstream. So having a healthy gut flora or a healthy gut microbiome is essential for good digestion, and consuming polysaccharide-rich foods, prebiotic foods, these are things that feed our gut flora. So it's not just important to consume probiotic foods, but to make sure we're feeding them on a daily basis. Hence the importance of eating a nutritious diet, something very rich in these polysaccharides, prebiotic fibers, and other polyphenols and constituents that would build up our microbiome naturally. So again, turkey tail is a really great medicinal mushroom. You can either take it supplementally or you can eat it, like cook it down into culinary dishes. And either way, you'll get these medicinal constituents that soothe and tonify your digestive tract and build up its integrity on a bacterial level. Lastly, and perhaps the most impressive benefit of turkey tail, is its ability to actually fight off viral infections like HIV and AIDS, which I mentioned earlier. But this has a lot to do with this ability to actually produce interferon, which is a very potent natural germ killer produced by our liver. It has the ability to actually kill cancer cells and even very deadly viruses such as HIV. It also produces superoxide dismutase, which is perhaps the most potent and powerful antioxidant in the body, which can prevent the mutation of cells and DNA, which essentially is what cancer is. So if you're looking for a super powerful immune tonic, something to enhance your overall immunity, to fight off a common cold or virus or any potential bacterial imbalance in your body, if you suspect that you have a low functioning immune system, then I highly suggest supplementing with some sort of medicinal mushroom, particularly turkey tail. If you're interested in learning more about turkey tail or supplementing with yourself, then you can check out our store by clicking the link below.